Deep in the forests of the Americas, two powerful predators rule their territories. On one side is the jaguar, a muscular hunter famous for having one of the strongest bites in the animal kingdom. On the other is the mountain lion, a fast and agile predator that can leap incredible distances. These cats rarely cross paths in the wild, but if they did, which one would win in a fight? To answer that, we need to compare their size, strength, weapons, and hunting abilities. The jaguar is the largest big cat in the Americas and one of the most powerful predators in the Western Hemisphere. Adult male jaguars usually weigh between 120 and 210 pounds, although some individuals can grow even larger in certain parts of South America. Their bodies are short, thick, and extremely muscular. Jaguars have wide shoulders, powerful forelimbs, and a compact frame built for raw strength rather than speed. Every part of their body is designed to overpower prey and hold it in place. This powerful build allows jaguars to tackle animals that many other predators would struggle with. They regularly hunt deer, capybaras, and peccaries, and they're even known for hunting caimans along riverbanks. Because their bodies are dense and muscular, jaguars are built to grapple and control animals during close encounters. Their shorter legs also give them a lower center of gravity, which helps them stay balanced while wrestling with prey. The mountain lion, also known as the cougar or puma, has a very different body design. Adult males usually weigh between 100 and 160 pounds, making them noticeably lighter than jaguars on average. Instead of being compact and bulky, mountain lions have long, lean bodies that emphasize flexibility and speed. Their limbs are longer and their tails are much longer as well. That long tail plays an important role. It acts almost like a balancing tool when the animal makes sharp turns or large leaps. Mountain lions are incredibly agile and can move quickly across rough terrain, cliffs, forests, and mountains. Their bodies are built for explosive movement rather than brute strength. These differences reflect how each predator survives in the wild. Jaguars rely on power. Their thick muscles and heavy build allow them to dominate prey in close contact. Mountain lions rely on agility. Their lighter bodies allow them to move quickly, stalk quietly, and strike with speed. Weight also plays a major role in animal confrontations. In many predator encounters, the heavier animal has a natural advantage because more body mass usually means more strength and durability. Since jaguars are typically heavier and more muscular than mountain lions, they often enter this comparison with a clear size advantage. However, size alone does not determine the outcome of a fight. Speed, weapons, and strategy can all change how a confrontation plays out. One of the jaguar's most famous traits is its incredible bite force. Among all big cats, the jaguar has the strongest bite relative to its body size. Scientists estimate its bite force to be around 1,500 pounds per square inch, which is powerful enough to crush bone. What makes this even more impressive is how jaguars use their bite in the wild. Most big cats kill prey with a bite to the throat that cuts off breathing. Jaguars often do something different. They frequently deliver a bite directly through the skull of their prey. This technique allows them to quickly disable animals that have thick hides or defensive armor. Jaguars have even been observed killing reptiles like caimans by biting straight through the back of the skull. This ability comes from extremely strong jaw muscles and thick skull bones that support the pressure generated when they bite down. Their canine teeth are also slightly shorter but thicker compared to many other big cats, which helps them apply more crushing force. Mountain lions also have powerful jaws, but their bite is used in a different way. Their bite force is estimated to be around 350 to 400 pounds per square inch. Instead of crushing bones, mountain lions rely on accuracy and positioning. They aim for a precise bite to the throat or the back of the neck, cutting off airflow or damaging the spine to bring prey down quickly. Both animals also have formidable claws. Like all cats, their claws are retractable and extremely sharp. These claws help them grip prey, climb trees, and deliver powerful swipes during a struggle. Mountain lions may have a slight advantage in reach because their limbs are longer, allowing them to strike from a bit farther away. However, jaguars make up for this with extremely powerful forelimbs. Their front legs are heavily muscled and built to grab, pin, and control prey during a fight. Once a jaguar gets a solid grip, it can hold an animal in place long enough to deliver its crushing bite. In a direct confrontation where both animals are grappling at close range, the jaguar's bite force could become one of the most decisive advantages in the entire matchup. Speed and agility are areas where the mountain lion has a clear advantage. Mountain lions are built for explosive movement and incredible athletic ability. In short bursts, they can reach speeds close to 50 miles per hour. This speed allows them to close distance quickly when attacking prey or escape danger when necessary. They are also among the best jumpers in the animal kingdom. A mountain lion can leap up to 40 feet horizontally in a single bound and about 15 feet vertically. This ability allows them to move easily through rocky terrain, forests, and steep mountainsides. Their long tail plays a major role in this agility. It acts like a counterbalance, helping them stay stable when making sharp turns or landing from large jumps. Because of these abilities, mountain lions rely heavily on surprise attacks. They stalk their prey quietly, then launch a sudden and explosive ambush. Their speed and agility allow them to get into position quickly before delivering a precise bite. Jaguars are capable of moving quickly as well, but their bodies are not designed primarily for speed. Their heavier and more compact build makes them slightly slower and less agile compared to mountain lions. Instead of chasing prey across long distances, jaguars rely on short bursts of movement followed by powerful grappling attacks. However, jaguars have their own unique advantages when it comes to movement. They are excellent climbers and surprisingly strong swimmers. In fact, jaguars are one of the few big cats that regularly hunt in and around water. They often patrol riverbanks and wetlands where they can ambush animals coming to drink. Their strength also plays a role in how they move during a hunt. Jaguars can wrestle with large animals and maintain control even when their prey struggles violently. In a pure contest of agility and speed, the mountain lion clearly holds the advantage. Its lighter body and longer limbs allow it to react faster and move more freely. But if the two predators closed the distance and the encounter turned into a physical grapple, the jaguar's strength could quickly become the more important factor. Both of these predators are solitary hunters, but the way they hunt is quite different. Mountain lions rely heavily on stealth and patience. They spend long periods quietly stalking their prey, using cover like trees, rocks, and tall grass to stay hidden. When the moment is right, they launch a sudden ambush, usually from behind or above. Their goal is to land on the prey's back and deliver a quick bite to the neck or throat. This strategy allows them to bring down animals efficiently while reducing the risk of injury. Mountain lions commonly hunt animals like deer, elk, and smaller mammals. These prey animals can be fast, so surprise and agility are essential parts of the mountain lion's hunting style. Jaguars also use ambush tactics, but their approach often involves more raw power. Jaguars frequently hunt animals that are heavier or more difficult to subdue. Their prey includes capybaras, peccaries, deer, turtles, and even caimans. Some of these animals have thick armor, sharp teeth, or strong defensive behaviors. Because of this, jaguars are adapted to dealing with prey that can fight back. Instead of relying only on speed or surprise, they often overpower animals with their strength before delivering a crushing bite. Their powerful forelimbs allow them to grab and control prey during the struggle. Another important factor is predator competition. In ecosystems where multiple predators live in the same region, larger predators often dominate smaller ones when conflicts occur. Jaguars are generally considered the top predator in many parts of Central and South America. Mountain lions are still extremely capable hunters, but they tend to avoid unnecessary fights whenever possible. Avoiding injury is critical for survival in the wild. Because jaguars regularly handle stronger and heavily defended prey, they may have more experience with intense physical struggles. That experience could become important if the two animals ever faced each other directly. Now imagine a situation where these two predators actually encounter each other. In reality, such a confrontation would be extremely rare. Both animals are solitary and tend to avoid unnecessary conflict. Injuries can be fatal in the wild, so most predators prefer to retreat rather than risk a dangerous fight. However, if a jaguar and a mountain lion did cross paths and neither animal backed down, several factors would determine how the encounter unfolds. If the mountain lion managed to strike first with a successful ambush, it could gain an early advantage. Surprise attacks are one of the cougar's greatest strengths. A well-placed bite to the neck could potentially end the encounter quickly before the jaguar has time to react. But if the jaguar notices the attack or the situation turns into a face-to-face confrontation, the balance may shift. Jaguars have a heavier build and extremely powerful forelimbs that allow them to grapple with other animals. Once a jaguar manages to grab hold, it can attempt to control its opponent and position itself for a decisive bite.
Another important factor is durability. Because jaguars are generally heavier and more muscular, they may be able to absorb impacts and maintain control during a struggle. In a prolonged physical encounter, that strength advantage could become very important. At the same time, the mountain lion's agility could allow it to avoid direct contact. Its speed and quick reflexes might give it opportunities to dodge attacks or disengage entirely. In nature, many predator encounters end with one animal retreating rather than continuing a risky fight. But if both animals remained locked in a direct one-on-one struggle, the jaguar's combination of size, strength, and powerful bite would likely give it the upper hand in most scenarios. Both of these predators are incredible hunters, perfectly adapted to their environments. The mountain lion has the advantage in speed, agility, and stealth, making it one of the most efficient ambush predators in North America. The jaguar, however, brings greater size, stronger jaws, and immense physical strength. While outcomes in nature can depend on the situation, a direct confrontation would likely favor the jaguar. Its crushing bite and powerful build give it the edge in most realistic scenarios.